Hey, good morning, boys and girls. Ross Preservar here. First and foremost, Happy New Year for those local Ayanobo. And as you know, this is the first coffee break for 2024. And we don't have a specific presentation. In fact, we are looking to probably change it up a little bit. We found that our coffee break presentations were getting longer and longer. And yeah, we didn't want to continue in that vein. So we're looking at doing something a lot different. But basically, today we're just introducing the fact that we are going to be probably a little bit more spontaneous, a little more off the cuff, talk about what's working, what's not working, things that we've got going on in our business that we think could help you as well. We will definitely put together a much more comprehensive sort of timeline of what we want to talk about in the coming weeks. Of course, coming out of the holidays, we didn't really spend a lot of time on that. We were busy relaxing with our families and enjoying the holidays. I truly hope everybody here had a safe and wonderful celebration for both Christmas and bringing in the new year. And today, I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the goals that we have for our business. And hopefully, you have already started thinking about how you want to use some of the technologies we're going to talk about today. The main one is artificial intelligence, or AI. You've been hearing about it for over a year now. I'm sure probably most anybody and everybody that may or may not come into contact with this particular video will have a very good idea of what that is and maybe have even used it in their own business. We are actually looking to create what they're calling now an AI agency. It doesn't mean that we're going to rely only on AI, but we are going to take advantage of the advancement in marketing that AI provides. And I'm not talking about just chat GPT and saying, hey, give me some post ideas, and then it gives me a list of 10 things to talk about. That is a great, if you're doing your own marketing and you need suggestions, chat GPT, Bard, those are the kinds of products that can give you some great insight as to what's out there, what information you should be talking about. Part of the challenge is that you need to know how to prompt. Prompting, I know we did a video or a coffee break a month or two ago about a new product we have where you don't have to prompt it. You just answer a few questions and then it's going to go out, do the prompting for you, come back and give you some insight into launching your new product or service, which would give you value propositions, elevator speech, product descriptions, that kind of thing. And then you could use that information to create your social media posts and your blog post and information for your website. That's not what I'm talking about here, but ChatGPT, those type of products are great for just getting the creative juices flowing, right? If you're wondering what to talk about in the month of January, reach out to ChatGPT and ask it that question based on what it is your business and services, what you provide to your target market. But again, prompting is where you tell ChatGPT how you want to behave, or how you want it to behave in response to you, right? So it's not just saying, hey, give me 10 great Instagram post ideas. That's too generic, right? It has to be very specific to your niche, but also more importantly to the target market that you're going after, what it is their pain points are. Maybe you could give insights since you're experienced in that. Give that to ChatGPT and say, I want you to be the world's greatest copywriter or the world's greatest social media manager, and I need 10 ideas to talk about pain points for my demographic, which could be male, female, both, ages, ranges, where they live, but more importantly, what it is that you're trying to help solve or what you can solve with your products and services. So it's highly important that you understand how to talk to or chat with ChatGPT when you're asking this information. I will give you a tip though, something that I do, and I've been doing it for the last couple of months, and it's been extremely helpful, is I actually will ask ChatGPT, please ask me 10 questions that you need answered to give me the best response to XYZ. And then what ChatGPT will come back, and again, this is you telling it the direction you're heading, what it is you're selling, to whom you're selling. Then it's going to ask you a series of 10 questions. Well, I need to know this. I need to know this. I need to know this. You can answer those questions, give it back to the ChatGPT, and then it has a much clearer picture as to what it is you're trying to accomplish with your social media post or your blog post, whatever it is you're trying to create. So think about that. Think about what it is that you want to tell ChatGPT what you need, but then ask it to ask you, and then it's going to come back with some really good questions. I mean, we just did this for a project, charitable project idea, and came back with some remarkable questions I wouldn't even thought of, that made us have to think really hard as to like what exactly, how are we going to do this, and it made us think about it, and then we were able to give the response back and got some excellent storylines for some ideas we have for our new product. Well, it's not really a product, but it's a program that I'm putting together to teach children about personal financial literacy. What's a budget? What is income? What does that mean? What does that mean to you? What are needs versus wants? Those kinds of things. So we've got some excellent ideas. But this is you understanding as a business owner or manager how to communicate correctly with these types of tools. And there are so many tools that are popping up like every 5 minutes now that can do different things, whether it's create videos, create text to videos. So like you just write what you want, and then it creates not only the script, but it'll also create the video for you. We will talk a lot about AI in the coming weeks, mainly because that's what we're doing. We're really pushing into that direction. I hope in the next couple of weeks I will have some examples for you to show you exactly what it is we're creating and how we're creating it, and hopefully that'll give some insight into how you could use it for your own business. And of course, if you don't have the time, energy, or the wherewithal to want to learn it, you could certainly work with us, and we could help provide that for you as well. So that's all today was about. I wasn't going to blab on too much about too many different things. We're very excited about 2024. We have some very exciting things coming down the pike. We'll be launching some products soon, which are just about ready. But more importantly, how we look at what we do and how we do it for our clients is changing. And I'd love for you to be benefit from that as well. Not only our 23 plus years, almost 24 years of experience in doing this, but more importantly, how we're taking advantage of the technology that's out there and what we can do for you and your business. So that's all I've got for today. We will see you next week here, and have a great week. And of course, have a fantastic